Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 23 of Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this entire series. Thank you very much. Now, as of the last episode, where we managed to change our inheritance law to primogeniture, this is now actually quite good for us, because it means we don't have to worry too much about our lands being split up between sons. What we do have to be careful of is making sure that our sons and... I mean, obviously other people do get in line for the throne. If you actually read the law, it does say the oldest child of the ruler inherits all titles, but it doesn't always necessarily work that way. It'll stay within the dynasty, because as you can see, it goes to my son, then it would be my grandson, then my other son. So basically it's my son, then my son's son. If he doesn't have any others, then it goes back to my second eldest son, and then eventually down on to nephews and cousins. So it does stay within the dynasty. That is fine. So we can afford to expand maybe a little bit more aggressively now. We don't have the threatening status anymore. We've got to be careful that our sons and other relations don't end up trying to kill each other off, which is probably what they'll end up trying to do. We do need to try and grab these down here still. We need to wait until we don't have a truce with this guy any longer, which will be October of 843, so a couple of years left on that one. It would still be nice if we could grab some more stuff up here. It's going to be a little bit tricky. My wife is ill, call for the court physician. Now, can't declare a war on you, have to declare the war on you directly. We do have claims for some other people, but I'd sooner have claims for myself. It's going to be a little bit tricky. We've got this claim here. We could usurp the title. This is the easiest way for us to expand. We should probably do that. Do we actually have a claim there? Oh yeah, we've got the de jure claim. Got the de jure claim on the duchy, that's fine. So let's go and take our Chancellor and get you to start fabricating claims, and let's try and grab a claim on this province here. Let's start sort of trying to chew up the neighbours. Righteous imprisonment on our son, because you are currently plotting to kill off this guy. I don't care about that. You're trying to kill me off. And you won't actually agree to do it. Who are you? You are my random vassal. Surely I can have you arrested for that. Failed to capture him. He's now raised his flag in rebellion. That's fine. Charging money for various... What do we want to do here? Yeah, let's sort this guy out. So this guy's raised his flag in rebellion. That's not going to end very well for him, is it? So let's go ahead and raise all of our units. Now he's going to move in there with quite a big force. We don't want him to do that. So let's try and get all of our armies together here. He may... No, he's changed his mind about that one. You guys can sort of come across over here. So we are going to put the army together. He's got a fairly big force there, which he's going to try and consolidate, but that's fine. This particular battle is not going to go well for him, yet he's moved in over there, which is all right as far as I'm concerned. So we're going to get everybody together. This is going to be a very short-lived rebellion. Let's group up. And it seems to be a little bit short of commanders again. So, minor titles, show me commanders. And you've got 15 marshal. You should definitely be in there. Got 8. I've only got 5, but let's make sure we've got some marshals in. So, you with 15. I've got 12. I mean, I could go on the end. It's a little bit dangerous. Right, this should be a relatively quick and simple battle. Which son is this? This is Hardan. We could teach him to be less nosy. Let's teach him to be less nosy. His opinions dropped to me. That's fine. Let's move you into there just so the entire army's together. That was a victory. Already got 12%. As he's growing older, I can see that this random other son could use some guidance from my experienced areas. Well, we don't really want the sons to become ambitious. Gain the trait diligent, but we could become stressed. Are we not already stressed? We're not already stressed. Gain the trait patient. We could become a little bit stressed. We'll lose some health. Fine, we'll just let him become ambitious. We can keep an eye on him. Okay, these guys are all together. It still keeps changing. Every time you reform an army, it sort of changes everybody around. It's quite annoying. You're only got 6 marshal. Who's got more? Oh, Lucas was already in there. 11. 7. Okay, that's fine. So we should be able to deal with this army quite quickly and easily. Okay, there's a victory, 21%. We lose Rowdy and gain Brawny. Yeah, sure. Brawny's always good. Are you heading this way? You are indeed. And we captured somebody, though not necessarily the... Noble should make use of him. Can we make you a commander? 13 marshal. Anyway, let's just go and just chase this army down. Being charitable is about loving other human beings and forgiving the trespasses they do to us. Talk to a courtier. Why not? Have we not won this war yet? He's hardly got any men left. Right, we've actually just... let's go down here and siege this one out, because I think this one's his main province. So he's got no army anymore. So who owns... Do you own both of these? So you are a count. Can I see... Yeah, so you own the county and the duchy, but you should probably own this one as well. We can do that. Reduce the number of independent vassals. Well, not independent vassals, but just vassals in general. This is my niece. Let's give you diplomatic education. Can we marry you off to somebody? Let's marry you off to this guy. Right, he has raised an army. It's not going to help him much. Yeah, he's decided to accept. Are we going to get this? Is it going to fall? I can't stop thinking of all those prisoners in my dungeon. They are at my complete mercy. What a thrill it would be to hurt them, to hear the sweet screams and see the pain in their eyes. We could lose some karma and injure some people. There's a random courtier. No, well, we don't need to do that. 94% already. We now lose the trait Wrath. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe we should have done that. News from China. A house divided. What is going on with China, actually? I haven't looked at this for quite a while. The Emperor likes Buddhists, dislikes African cultures. They're expansionist. We could send a concubine. Is there anyone specific we could send? Cousins. You're depressed. You're brave. Any of you actually landowners? I don't think you are. Let's go ahead and get rid of one. Can we send a commander as well? We probably can. Who are you? You're a random courtier. You got good marshal, but sure, let's send you. Let's try and sort of build up some grace with the Emperor. We haven't really utilised this, which we should be doing, because this is what this particular expansion or this DLC is all about. I just haven't really felt that it's that integral to the game. It just doesn't really feel useful to me. We can request an artifact. Getting a Chinese physician could be good. We'll see if we can build it up. We'll definitely keep going with it. Accepted. Yep, that's fine. We'll try to make use of the tribute you sent us. I can see how my choice of tribute might seem miscalculated. So what are we up to? Yeah, still 510. That's fine. We've got a victory here. That's 100%. So this particular war is over. Let's go ahead and offer a peace and enforce demands. So you're now locked up. So you're in prison. You weren't the guy that rose up against me, though, was it? It was this guy. So what do you now control? You still don't control this one. Right, let's have a look at the prisoners here. You're still trying to kill him off. Which is... Can I just join your plot? I mean, the guy's in prison now. This should be easy. What we can do... This is... No, it's not that guy. Why am I getting confused? It's this guy. You got the same... Right, let's get this guy... Oh, he's got a treasury. Interesting. Let's get him removed. So, if we want... I mean, you're in our prison. This should be easy, right? Wow, nobody at all is willing to see his downfall. How can that not be a thing? You are literally... Oh, yeah, got my levies raised still. Oops. You are literally in my prison. Saddle my horse. Right, okay. Yeah, there is literally nobody that wants to join that plot. Okay, then. Prisoners. So it's you. We could ransom you off. Do we have the option to, like, banish you or something? Torture him. We'd lose some karma. He becomes tortured. He'd lose 2 health. His opinion of us drops. But then he's released. And we lose some karma. Fine. Do it. Torture him. So he's a lunatic, he's stressed, and he's craven. Oh no, there's a chance that he gains these. So he's stressed, he really doesn't like us. His liege is in prison. Which is this guy, who's a powerful vassal. Are you his liege? Yes. Can I ransom you? He can't afford the 145 gold. How much gold do you have? You have 135 gold. So if I were to give you a gift, we give him the 40 gold, and then he'll have enough money to ransom himself back out. So he's angry for not being on the council. He's a good theologian. We just can't make him a theologian. We can get cheery. Gives us some diplomacy and general opinion. We become lustful, which gives us intrigue and fertility. Or we could become chaste, which gives us more learning. Yeah, let's go for that one. What's going on here? Courtier named Lakshmi Lakshmi appears. Bijama, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want to be homosexual. What have we got going on here? Child lacks an education focus. This is our son. This is Harden again. He actually still rowdy, so let's keep on that martial focus. Weak claims can be pressed. Titles can be usurped. Return to the court. We'll be able to go ahead and start this war over here soon. Oh, what have we got going on here? So this is our other son. He's a brilliant strategist. Excellent. 19 Marshal. Really dislikes me because he's a rival. But that's fine. Son's always going to dislike. Betrothed can marry. Let's go ahead and do that. Unlanded sons. So do we have a random... Well, actually, we're about to take another place over here, so we'll wait on that one. So, fine, you go ahead and get married. We'll go and grab this over here, and then we'll have some spare land that we can give away. So that should be... That truce should be up now. You go for that one. Right, so... Can we go ahead and start this war? Apparently not. 2nd of October we've got to wait for. How many men do you have? Less than 1,000. That's fine. My wife died, which is not good. Let's get a new one. 15-year-old homosexual, maybe not. Why is everybody club-footed here? Let's have a look. 17, another homosexual. A lot of martial score right there, though. You're a hunchback. Excellent. Talk about slim pickings. Are any of these women actually of age? You're depressed. You've got terrible stats. You're not too bad. You've got quite good diplomacy. Sure. Gets the job done, I suppose. Right, we are into October. Let's get into November and then we're certain. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and declare war. De jure claim. Has he got any buddies, first of all? Any alliances? No, he hasn't. Good. So, declare war. De jure claim. Pop. Then we are going to raise the levies. Some of them are a little bit in use at the moment because of the little war that's going on down here. Vassals fighting amongst themselves, which generally is fine. You actually going to get out of there without getting caught? Yeah, he's going to come over here and try and cause some problems, but that's alright. Not too sure why you're not moving down. You should be part of the army here. He's just got a lot of numbers from somewhere. He must have just hired mercenaries. He cannot have that amount of men without having mercenaries. Let's go ahead and get some of our own. Just to be safe. We don't need a massive mercenary company. So I'm not going to get one that's like ridiculous to hire. You know, an extra... We don't even need an extra 2,000 men. That'd be enough there. It's an extra 1,400 men and it's quite cheap. Gives us another commander to throw into the pool as well. What do we want to do here? This is our son. This is Harden again. Yeah, we want him to try and become brawny if possible. So let's try and get in everybody over here. Looks like we've done it. Let's group them up and... Well, you're the mercenary captain. You might as well be leading. Lucas can go on one side. We don't want to go on the other. So all of the guys with relatively good martial. Okay. Now we have a bit of an army here. We've got the numbers. Let's go and move in and start getting this done. This is our bastard daughter. We don't want her to become deceitful. Not that it really makes much of a difference to us. This should be a relatively quick war. Let's just stop anything going on there. Some alliances going on. .75%. Oh, paused. Let's go ahead and give these guys a kicking. Just going to keep bouncing around between these two armies. You can't get more than 75% from battles anyway. So we are going to have to siege something out. So we'll try and get a siege done here. It should go fairly quickly. We've actually lost a commander there. I'm not sure why. Put somebody else in. Call for my court physician at once. This is not my heir, but one of my sons. Victory. Right. 93%. Who did we just lose? Our court chaplain. Guess it'll have to be you. What do we want to do with you? We want you to proselytize somewhere. Go ahead and work on that. And important decisions available. Looks like we need a new court physician. Now then, let's just run over here and just break these guys up to stop them sieging anything down. Who's this guy then? This is a renowned physician. He doesn't particularly like me. He does have good learning. Why don't you like me? Envious, you're an infidel, you're a foreigner. No, we'll find somebody better. Still at 93%. So we'll go back over here, stop these guys from being able to siege that back. And then we might be able to siege the next holding down if we're quick enough. Again, we've lost another general. Just seem to keep losing them. My wife is pregnant, always a good start. So this might be enough to get the 100%. And indeed it is. So let's go ahead, offer peace. Enforce demands. And now he's only got one province left. So let's go and drop all the troops. And what we should be able to do now, because we do have unlanded sons, we've just... Which one was it we just gained? It's this one, isn't it? This is... Kotasara? Something like that? Sure, maybe. Why not? So let's go and give that to you. Grant landed title. Yep, it's that one. Now, what's going on here? Who are you, and what do you think you're doing? This is a random revolt. How are things going on with my prisoners and known plots? Who are you? You're a courtier. We can banish you. Let's banish you and take your gold. Random mayor that we can ransom. Known plots. Nobody's plotting against me, that's fine. Oh, it's that guy, I see. You're the guy that has revolted. Wow, there's a lot of plot power there. Let's just go and do that and see if we can get enough people in to just get him killed. There's some people here that would need sort of bribing. But do you know, we can do that quite easily. Send you a gift. Right, child lacks an education focus. This is, again, another bastard son, but we do like going for marshal. Let's do that. We have lost our marshal. Now then, this is our son. You are a malcontent, but you've got 21 marshal. So you should be our marshal, and you are going to train troops in our capital. I guess you hate me. Yeah, you're always rivaled. This is the problem with primogeniture. Everyone's always your rival, because basically if I die, he can become a king. So you're always going to have this sort of rivalry going on. Yep. Okay, well that's probably a good place to end the video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Crusader Kings 2. Once again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Gamer Cowboy, for sponsoring this series. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.